My background in the institute is that I went to the institute in the year 2010 as an elected member. And once I got elected, one of my first thought process was that there is something wrong in the elections, in the evaluation system, exams, because I had failed 4 times in final and once in intervals. So I was convinced something is wrong. So once I got the power to be there, so I went to the exam committee. So I was in exam committee for 2 years. I did some reforms. Some of the reforms were what you are enjoying. Every alternate day exam. For us and all, earlier, it was all continuous exam. There was nothing called gap other than Sunday. Then 15 minutes time for reading. We didn't have any time for reading. We had to start writing. So most of us we never used to read the question paper. We used to start because it's going to be long. Then we bought in what was called moderation for excess time. That means if we set a paper which is not able to be completed in time, then the exam committee would give extra marks. Is it? Okay. Yeah, it is better. So exam committee would give extra marks based on the experience throughout, because we have all the analytics in the institute. Which student has done how much, which question they have answered, everything is available. Evaluators also we have information on. Sometimes what happens, one particular subject, there will be some complaints saying that some of the questions were not in the syllabus, out of the syllabus questions. Then we easily can verify, because the entire population, that particular subject, we can check what is the average marks. And then for that question, what is the average mark? Say it is 2B. So we find average is 1 out of 5. Then we know something is wrong. Then for that question, that particular question where 5 marks is there, the exam committee will decide, okay, let's give 2.5 marks extra to every student. So everybody throughout India will get that extra. Like this, there are a lot of things which we did, around 25-30 reforms, including Xerox copy. Earlier, Xerox copy was not available. In 2012, I think I fought and got it. I'm a fighter, basically. Fighter for everything. Fighter against everybody. College, CA Institute, my present president, everybody I fight with. Is there no? I'm fighting with him also now. So I have a good idea of what is there in exam. I have been in the Board of Studies for 7 years already. And this year also I am there as a member. Once I was a vice chairman. So I know Board of Studies also quite well. Even this time, we are doing a lot of things in Board of Studies, which I will explain if we get some time. Otherwise, we will listen to each of you. So we must have taken about 5 minutes. Your watch says what time? 10:25. So we are supposed to take maximum, 11:25, 1 hour, 12:30, okay? 12:20. 12:20 we have to stop. Correct. So 5 minutes before that you have to tell me. You are the timekeeper. Good. So what is it you all will do? You all will ask questions which you have, which you might have had, which you have today, relating to exam and Board of Studies. Whichever I can answer, I'll answer. And I will tell something around it also if I can. You can tell your name, what is it you are doing now, at which stage you are. You can start with him.
My name is Arvind. I'm pursuing my 12th standard in Sharda PU College in Mangalore itself. So I'll be pursuing CA, I'll be writing my CA foundation next year. So one of the questions which I had is when we are writing the CA exam, there are various subjects which are not directly related to accountancy as per se. Maybe a little bit stats or quantitative aptitude. Like what role does it play in accountancy?
Okay.
That
Very good. Arvind, right? Yeah. That's a very good question, which can come in any discipline. What is the purpose of so many different subjects which may or may not be related to CA? First point in CA is that these are all well researched topics, whichever you mentioned, statistics or whatever. They are certainly needed, and they have a place because the CA is somebody who can go anywhere. He won't do only accounts. For example, I have not done accounting in my firm from the day I started the firm. I went into indirect tax. Today we have 620 people in our firm, including 100 chartered accountants, 50 lawyers. Everybody is doing only GST. We are specialized only in GST. Was GST in our course? GST was not there in our course when I studied. Only in 1996. Maybe about 7 years after I started doing indirect taxes was introduced in CA. But I became successful, and I told you, I am not some bright rank student. How did I become so successful? One thing the CA course teaches you is that you can learn to learn, which means tomorrow if you want to do MBBS, you can do it. You want to do law, you will do it as a pastime. As a pastime, Saturday you will study, Monday you will go write the exam. That's the way. That is the extent to which all of you who pass CA will become experts. You learn to learn. So you can learn anything. Anything new comes, you learn. And that is today's world, everything is going to be new. Number one. Number two question, what about the subjects? One of the broadest based education system in the world we have. CPI doesn't have that much information. No other education is there where so much of broad base is there. You will end up having some idea about everything which is relevant to the finance world. You can also do anything you want in the finance world. Whatever Prashant, who was our earlier person who did, even you can do it. You can do it in any other area. Because for you, learning is not a big thing. You can absorb anything, you can learn anything. Yeah? Next. Was that, do you think it was answering his question? Yes or no? Yeah, let him say maybe first. It answered his question. Okay.
Yeah,
I think we have to find out whether people are asleep in Mangalore or. Can we lift our hand above our head and clap? Everybody. All awake. Okay. Yeah. Same doll. Give it. Let him take. All of you are still to write CA or what? No, that is not correct. No, we should have had people from all. Organizers, all of you are still to write CA? You are the only person. Yeah? Pardon? You have passed inter. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, we'll take some of the questions, then we'll call some more people from final and inter. I think organizers, you can do that. Call some people. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Hriday, and I study in Excellent PU College. I'm in second PUC right now. So my question that I had is, how important is it for us to realize that we have to focus on every subject? Because when we're writing the exam, sometimes we forget that we pay importance to one of the subjects more than the others. So any tips that could help us to actually distribute our effort into all the subjects?
One of the ways of looking at this, since I told you, there's nothing called this subject is important, that subject is unimportant. Because what you are doing is, you are going to learn subjects which you don't like at all. But you still have to pass there. But to make up for that subject where you have passed, to reach 50% average, you have to do well in subjects which you are interested. So my tip would be, I am not giving anybody who is a rank holder tip. I am giving only average and above average students tips. Rank holders will do any exam well. So for you, the tip will be, If you are studying, study the subject which is the toughest for you first, number one. Number two, you should always have one or two subjects to pull you up in average. Okay? And I will like to tell one particular point for the audience here. How many of you come from economically average families? Means financially. Can we have, even on the people on the stage also can lift the hand. Oh, quite a lot. Okay, thank you. So, this year I have fought for, you can say, and introduced scholarship for the foundation students. It's still to be passed by the CA Council. Maybe 2 months' time it will get passed. So, all foundation students also can apply for scholarship. And our chairman is there, Rohit, he is also supporting me in this. Second, we have also asked for all scholarships to be increased by 1,000 rupees per month. This is for all scholarships, others, inter, final and all. So we will go to him now, because all of you can be there. Go to him. Because I have a lot of information on exams, which none of you have any question on.
Good morning, sir. Myself Shashank. I am past the CA Inter and I am an article at M. Jagannath Kamatenko. I have two doubts. One of them is...
Tell one by one. I will forget otherwise.
Okay. First one is, while I was writing foundation, there were two subjects attached to law. One was law and BCR, and the other one was economics and BCK. May I know why they were removed in the new syllabus?
See, the syllabuses are designed. We have a system in the institute. We are actually governed by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which means the ICAI, which is itself a regulatory body, we have a body called the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Under its control, we do everything. What they say is once in 4 years, 5 years, you change the syllabus to make it current. So then we put teams, and then syllabus changes take place that way. Again, I have been telling them 5 years is too much, 2 years you should do it, but till now nobody has done anything on it. So your first question is that nobody knows why new things will come, other than the fact that what is required. Like today's, what presentation you saw, AI has become imperative. We have to have AI data analytics in your course itself, course curriculum. We cannot say, okay, we'll do it later. Then none of you will have jobs when it comes. So things will keep changing and possibly more towards the IT now. Your second question.
Second question is, a new course of self-paced online module is introduced in the new education. What are the benefits we can avail from the self-paced online module?
There is no benefit as such. Basically, they wanted to see if they can keep some things which are little less strenuous. Like the self-paced, whatever the exams you write in self-paced are much, much easier than the physical exams which you have to write. That's all. I think that also they will make it tougher as the time goes. Anybody else who is not foundation here? Good. Yeah.
I'm Sanvi Masur. I'm from Alvas PU College. I don't have any such doubts based on CA Foundation, but I have one doubt. I wanted to know how these 2-day sessions are going to help us build our CA future.
Everything will build your future. You coming here builds your future. You going on the road and watching people will build your future. You looking at the conduct of your domestic help in your house can build your future. It only depends on what you want to see in it. What you pull towards this is what a student is. Like today's session, I am going to learn something for sure. Already I learned something, but I will learn something more. So I think don't look at what is the subject, why it is relevant. Every bit of it has something. If I look at Q&A, it makes you think a bit more. The moment, like now today I brought you to the stage and started telling something. Okay, you are not selected properly, which we will do, correct it now. But the point is that don't question why that is there. Rather you see What is it I can learn from that? Today's presentation by the speaker. What is it I can learn from that? Like I said, yesterday I was in Amritsar yesterday, and on the flight back, this particular incident I came to know. I was in the airport. In fact, just after seeing the Golden Temple, I got the news of this crash. So there is so much to learn. Now I realize that there is a lot more chartered accountants can do for civil aviation, because there is a DGCI, they are governing all this. We should go to them and tell them we can help you to prevent such disasters in future. We, chartered accountants, we don't know engineering. Engineering is one part, let them do it. But we can help. And I don't know, government also may try to find out who are the chartered accountants who gave the certificate that maintenance was done properly. Now, you may say, what is there in aircraft and chartered accountancy? But everywhere we are there. We are there in every nook and corner, the legal world. Anything to do with finance, we are there. That's the way you should look at it. Let me absorb as much as possible. That's the idea. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Suraj. I am CA finalist.
Okay.
I had a question for you. I had two questions. One you have answered. One is regarding the AI. It is a must we have to learn in order to succeed or grow today. So is it coming as a syllabus in our CA course?
Yes, it is. It's going to come. But we are an institute. We have to write material and all that. It will come. It is going to come as part of the syllabus. What is your second question?
Okay, so second one was that while we write our exams and when we order our mark sheet, there our marks will be written. But wherever there is a 0 or less mark given, they don't specify why is that mark not given or why we are not given the marks over there.
Okay.
So, is there any way that they provide what is the mistake that we have done?
Justification for marks.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you one thing. I'll ask you one thing. You will write one question paper. Assume all these are chartered accountants. Assume they're all chartered accountants, 5 years experience, 20 years experience. Your paper will go to all of them. We'll make Xerox copy and give all of them. Do you think all of them will give you same marks?
No.
Then how she can justify why she gave more than her? Is it possible? That is why no justification is given. No professional institute gives justification. It is possible that your paper goes to somebody who is not that diligent or who is a bit more strict. Are you getting? So that is your luck, which you take anyway for all other exams also, you take the same thing. So I would like to thank all of you. You all can go back. I will call at random. All of you can, your foundation. Oh, final means take it.
Hello,
all
sir.
of you can, all foundation, no? You have a question, we'll ask you then. Wait, yeah.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Balaji K, a CA final student, and an article from A. Narsimurthy Ko, Shumoga. My question is, say it not a question.
Narsimurthy sir passed away recently, no? About 2 years back.
No, sir. He passed away in 2017. It's almost 6 years.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my question is, say it not a question. My concern is, CA students are not much interactive as compared to the students from other stream. And the session like Vimarsh, which is happening today, I would like to have these kind of sessions in my town also. So how could I take steps to have gatherings like this and a study room, which is much required for the students to be more focused in their preparations. So how could I, as a student, how could I take steps to have these kind of gatherings, sir?
You can have anywhere. You have to go to your chapter. Yours is a branch or a chapter?
We
Shimoga.
don't have any branch in our city, sir.
You have a chapter, no? CA chapter is there, I think. I have addressed, I have come to Shimoga many times. So what you can do is that you need to only have the interest, and as far as here in the gathering, you have your Pramod, he is the chairman of Sikasa, meet him. You can get it done next month itself. Organizing is yours. You have to call people and all that. But that is a good activity for you to develop also. Like this Sikasa team here, by doing this program, they have developed a lot. You also can develop, and you can certainly do it wherever you want. Getting enough people is something which will be a challenge. Getting good speakers could be a challenge, but that's all. You'll learn from that. If you don't get also, it's okay. For example, in my office, once I asked my partners, all my juniors, all partners are very junior to me in my office. So one day I asked them, what do you want to know from me? They said, we want to know what are all your failures and what you learned from that. So I said, for that we'll have to sit for 1 week. So I have hundreds of failures. Then they said, sir, top 5, top 7. So I spoke for 2 hours on my top 7 failures and what I learned from it. Failing in life is a certainty for future success. You can learn from failure. So even if you organize something, nothing is wrong. You learn from that and next time you'll do something better. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Sir, Madhukar sir,
Yeah.
just to supplement this, a lot of students where I've been going to conferences do tell about, where they don't have these branches. So if you don't have a branches, so then you fall under SISC. So what is guided is correct. So you can reach out to me. You can get the events like this in your place as well. So if you don't have a branch or a chapter, you can reach out to me.
Good morning, sir. I'm Gautam. I had 2 questions. It's already answered. One was the self-paced module. What's the relevance? And about the marks. Like you get 0 sometimes, but while reading the Xerox, we feel it's right. So we wanted some clarification. Why was the 0 given?
Okay. I will give the chance to her and then we can all disperse and see if we can take some questions from the audience.
Good morning, sir. I'm Hita from Woodbridge, Alwas College. So my question was about articleship. I heard that we learn the actual work of chartered accountant is learned during the articleship period. So why is the period of articleship reducing, sir? Like it was 3 years before, now it's 2.
Actually, in my understanding, ours is a democratic system, first of all. It is like our parliament. Sometimes you have governments which are good, sometimes you have governments who are not that good. So in the year when this was passed, we had a council which was a bit unaware, I would say. They should not have reduced it. We are trying to see if we can increase it back, but I don't know whether it will be successful. But the point which is there is that one of the thought processes was that most of the students, they are going to the, the jobs, which is the corporates. And therefore, this articles is not required was an argument. In fact, we said that articles is a golden period. You learn much more in articles, a certain aspect of your life itself you learn there. How to behave with others, how to communicate, how to do the work which is delegated to you properly. You learn lots of things which otherwise you will make mistakes when you join a job. So you avoid maybe 100 mistakes when you join a job because you have had a 3-year articles. Articleship period also is a period in which you will be doing so many activities, like this Sikasa activity itself. Now you are going to you met so many people here from different areas. You will go outside, you will talk to some other people. You will come to know what others are doing, other offices are doing. I think this 3 years period was a golden period. Now it has been reduced. We are trying to find out how we can increase it, because again we work under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. If we go back to them, they'll say, why did you reduce it? Now you are asking us to increase it. For example, we are thinking of adding company law back. Company law is a very important differentiator for us all as auditors who sign off. Even the incident which I told you today about that aircraft, it is because my signature has value. And my signature has value because my values have value. That is, I am having the integrity, independence, and people believe that my signature is worth a lot. That I would have seen everything before signing. And that particular subject itself they have removed, which is the entire corporate world. So we want it back. But it happens, there are a lot of accidents which happen, and in our institute, accidents happen.
Thank you, sir.
You also want to ask? Okay. You are keeping time.
I'm Sinchana from Alvas PU College. One of the girl named Sakshi passed CA at her age of 19, and she is known as the youngest CA ever. Like, we have to do the 2 years of articleship, and we'll be having eligibility to write the exam after 18 years. How did she become CA at 19?
I didn't see, but we can find out if you want how it is possible. I don't know. This 18 years, I'm not aware where you got it from. Where did you get this 18 years from?
I saw in one of the pamphlets where.
No, if it is authenticated, then maybe where you got the information is important. And there are some especially bright children who get double promotion and all. I never got. I got opposite. I was made to sit in my 9th standard again. So I got a demotion. So I finished CA at 27. And before I retired 3 years back. I used to earn 2 crores a year. And in our office, we have never paid a bribe of even 1 rupee. So everything is possible. In the CA is a wonderful course. I never worked late also. All these people who are sitting here, they are all people who did midnight oil. I never burnt midnight oil. I used to go home at 5:30. I used to get work done by others, lazy fellow. But that became a very big advantage, because proper delegation, I was able to increase my office size from 2020 when I started fresh, 2002, and till 2022, you can say 20 years, I built the firm by delegation. And many of my partners earn more than 1 crore. Many of them are less than 35 years. And they are very happy also. So this is a wonderful profession. Let me give some chance to the people who have written final and all. Thanks for all of you to come. I'll see if we can identify some others, okay? How much time do we have? I didn't ask you what's the time. I asked you how much time do we have. What time you are supposed to see? So how much time we have? 25. Okay. You have to improve in maths. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. You have one more question.
One question.
Okay. Ask.
So
you all can
my
go.
yeah.
Oh my God. Everybody has questions. Shall we ask them or what? Yeah. We'll give you a chance also. Who doesn't have question, please go. At least I'll call some more people. Thank you to all of you who have come. Yeah.
So my last question is, what is that one big failure that put you in a rocket of success in your life?
Okay. In profession or in...
in profession.
In profession, okay. I will give you a confession. I was a proprietor. Proprietor means single person running an office with about 5-6 people till the age of 40. And at 39 I had a heart attack, silent heart attack. And at 40 I was diagnosed with a triple heart disease. At that time I was just trying to see what have I done in my life. My children were not happy with me. I have 4 kids, 3 girls and a boy. None of them were happy with me. Of course, my boy was very small, but they were not happy with me. My wife was not happy with me. I was not doing financially well also. I didn't have clients coming back to me, too many. So there was a point in my life where I was wondering what I have done. What is it I am doing wrong? I am working hard. My philosophies are great. I don't bribe. People say you have got the right attitude and all that, but I am failing. So the thing came to me, biggest learning I got at that time is, before that I used to think only about myself. Madhukar, Madhukar, Madhukar. So whatever I do is right. That is my thinking, wrong thinking. But what learning I got after I did a lot of soul searching and went for many motivational seminars is that Madhukar is not at all important for Madhukar to succeed. Everybody else is more important. Otherwise, we keep thinking about ourselves. We are born to ask. We are born selfish. When I was a baby, I asked my mother for milk. After that, I asked her for food. After that, my father took me outside. I asked him for toys. I was always the asker. But there is a time when we should stop becoming askers and become net givers. This realization came to me at the age of 42, very, very late in my life. So I think my biggest failure was thinking that the entire world revolves around me. But actually the entire world revolves around all the other people in your life. Parents, then what I did, I will tell you. What I did at the age of 42 is I put a goal in my life. So once I realized what is the mistake, I have to correct it, right? So what I did is I put my focus on students, the students who used to work with me. What happened? What is the result? Today we don't have a problem in any office anywhere in India we open office, students come to our office. Why? Because they know that we'll take care of them. We know that we'll help them to develop. They can even become partners of our office. 1 year back, one boy came from Jammu and Kashmir. So if I'm in office, they'll bring, even though I'm not regular, they'll bring him and introduce, this boy has joined. So they said Jammu and Kashmir. So I said, sit down, sit down. Normally I say all the best and they go. So I asked him, okay, where from Srinagar you are? Okay. We don't have an office in Srinagar. He said, yes sir, I know. So you can be a partner in Srinagar. So that's why I've joined your firm. He came for articles, but he wanted to become partner after 10 years in Srinagar. So we have no problem with articles. Next, clients. Client focus. Client focus means don't bother about the fees. See what work you can do, how you can help the client. Today we have no problem. We have 10,000 clients. Adani, Tatas, Birlas, everybody is our client. To some extent, wherever they pay our fees, we are happy. If they say, no, your fees is too high, we say, go elsewhere. So we don't have to go searching for clients. Clients come searching for us. Because we don't pay money, we get all the foreign companies. Foreign companies, the CFO has to sign something called Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. That means he should not bribe anybody. But anybody who comes to us, foreign companies, they know that our firm itself doesn't bribe. And we will not end up bribing at all. So what is this? Again, I was not thinking of myself, not to earn more money. I served my clients and today I can get any client. Whichever is the biggest client in the earth, if I go and meet him, after I do a lot of research before I go, but if I go and meet them, they'll become my clients. Whoever it is. Elon Musk, if I meet him and I want him as client, he will become my client. Why? Because I am not bothered. Madhukar is not interested. I will show him how he can make $1 billion more. Are you getting? Yes. So this is second. Third, I joined the institute. I joined to contribute something. So we wanted audit of indirect taxes. Never it was there. Many of them are all aware. So what we did, we served the government. We wrote a booklet which was an unjust enrichment research paper we wrote in 2015. In 2016, we wrote a model GST law, training material for all the officers in India, GST officers in India, how they can get trained. We trained the commissioners of the country, not deputy commissioners, commissioners of this country, everybody we trained. They came to know that chartered accountants are really capable. So when the law was drafted, we got GST audit. I didn't ask. I didn't meet any minister. I just served and I got what I wanted. I didn't even ask for it. They said, you are the best. I said, yes. We should give you audit. I said, yes. Are you getting? Yes. So when you serve, you get. Say now, I want something from you. If I serve you, what will happen? Can you not think of me? I'll keep on serving you. What you'll do?
I will definitely think of you, sir.
That's it. Simple. This is the biggest thing I learned that I had not done for till the age of 42. And after that, now also I am doing the service to all of you. Are you getting? But how is this helping me? I have got a goal that I should create 1,000 ethical leaders. That was also one of my earlier goals. 1,000 ethical leaders. So today I have got so many of you. What an opportunity, golden opportunity. Maybe 10 of you will get inspired. So I have played a small role. Ilil Seve Madbitto, I will also get some credit if you become an ethical leader in India. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's so inspiring. Thank you.
So my question is regarding...
Oh, you're not finished? Okay.
It's regarding the articleship. So, if you are going into practice...
No, I am not going. I am already finished.
I am going to practice. Okay. After articleship, after final, I had to do 1 year in articleship again. So, if I join a job after my final for 2 years, then I want to come into practice. Should I do that 1 year articleship later on?
I have no idea what the scheme says. I have not studied it. So these are all administratives. There in paper.
No, sir.
FAQ will be there.
No, they did not do that 1 year.
Okay. As for him, you did not do. Maybe it's a loophole. Somebody has to cover it then. Okay.
It was there in the initial draft, but after the effect took place, they removed it.
Basically, see, the institute is seeing that 70-80% of you people will go for jobs. Nothing wrong in that, no? Perfectly all right. So they are trying to see if it can be made easier.
Sir, I had another question regarding the multiple degrees we make. For example, we do CA, CS, CMA, and so many degrees. What is the relevance of that degree?
No relevance at all. How much you serve the client makes the difference. Whatever job you take, how you do the job makes a difference. There are different areas, but if you're doing all related areas, no use. Do different areas. Do cyber security. Do data analytics, data science. Then it makes a difference. That what you do law, because litigation is a wonderful area. Lawyers earn the most among all the professionals in the world. Not chartered accountants, not doctors. Lawyers earn the most. So you can think of that.
CFA, sir. I am planning to do that after becoming.
Yeah, do whatever you want. I am saying that there is nothing you need not look at. Why you are planning is something you should ask. Okay, this brings me to one point. All of you know, today, right now you think, why did I join CA? Can you take out your notebook or your mobile and write 5 reasons why you have joined CA, why you want to do CA? All of you also. I will ask the question. Either write it down or do it on your mobile. 5 reasons why you joined CA. Where are you guys going on top? Heroes. Write down, no? 5 reasons why you did CA, not for me. Don't have to tell me, it is for yourself. I'll give another 2 minutes. Okay, tell us. Others can listen. People on the stage only I will ask. I can't ask all of you. But you can listen because it may be one good reason for you also. Yeah.
The first reason was the respect which we get after becoming a CA.
We or you?
I get.
Good.
Okay, next is the financial status or the financial stability.
Yeah. No poor CA. Mostly rich CAs. Yeah.
And next was regarding the scope in the CA course. It not only focuses on one particular domain.
Pardon?
One particular domain, as in GST or income tax. It has vast scope in it.
No, I didn't get what is your point.
To learn or to...
You hold this near so that...
To learn the different scopes or to get to know the different scopes in the CA.
Okay, what is the scope? You'll learn you'll come into CA, you'll understand where you can go further. Okay, good. 3.
4 was about the network. CA or any event, they conduct such events and we get to network each other.
Correct. You will meet lot of people. Biggest advantage is you will meet non-CAs. Your clients will not be CAs. Most of your clients will be non-CAs. They will come from anywhere. Maybe a doctor, entrepreneur. Our Prashant himself may be your client. So there are so many different type of people you will meet. Yeah, correct. Network. You will have a very wide social network if you finish CA. Yeah. Then?
Next one is for my family.
Pardon?
For my family. Family.
Family, why?
No one has ever done CA.
Oh, okay. In your family, they have not done CA. Very good. So it's an idea for them. Tell us.
The reason I am actually pursuing my CS, so I am an aspirant of CA as well. So I want to do CA after completing my CS. My reason is that, as Sir said, the scope is wider when compared to any other professions, as I guess, up to my knowledge.
There is much more scope?
Yeah. And,
any other reason other than what he told? Other than what they tell, any other reason you got?
I like numbers.
You like numbers?
Mathematics from
mathematics
10th itself.
Yeah. You should do data analytics for sure.
Yeah.
Do CA, do data analytics also.
Then during my PU, I had went for an internship in a CA firm. I had gone to audit, so I liked the process.
Okay.
I enjoyed.
Yeah. Okay. You had an experience of doing some audits and all. It was very pleasurable. Yeah, it is. You have anything other than what they said?
The reason I joined Chartered Accountancy is the level of knowledge I'm getting from the Chartered Accountant course is immense, first thing. Okay. And the second thing is, I want to serve the nation by serving my clients.
Wonderful.
In future.
Wonderful.
And after serving clients at their best, I definitely get a good network of them. Third thing, a good network. I'm going to build a good network.
Yeah, what you said. Yeah.
Then the last thing is, I'm going to do economically good.
Yeah, that also he said, financially.
Yes, sir. So,
yeah, good. So we got a couple of reasons here. Anything other than what they said?
So the first point is that, so I come from a very privileged family since birth. So this is an opportunity for me to do something of my own. So this lets
Prove
me
yourself.
Yeah, sure. So this lets me escape from the bubble that my family created of business. So this is something I would like to pursue because it gives me a unique recognition apart from my family. And the second thing is, this profession is none like any other. So this really helps you build character.
Help me or you?
As me. Yeah. This really helps me build character. Through this journey we have of foundation or other exams.
Okay, thank you. So all of you can move. Just tell me the time before you go. 12? Okay. All right, you can go. Thank you to all of you. Let's see. My chairman may not be happy if I don't say something about Board of Studies. right? So let's see what all we are planning to do. And what we are doing, you may have to get from the Board of Studies website. Scholarship I already talked about. Live digital classrooms is one of the projects of the Board of Studies. That means throughout India. I think in Mangalore it's already there. Is it there already? Prashantji? Yeah, it's already there. Yeah. So one more thing this year we are looking at is spending little more time on faculty development. Some of the faculties are not very good. Then setting up IT labs throughout the country. IT labs where you can physically go and work and learn. We started induction in foundation. When all the people who are sitting here, I forgot to ask them. I should have asked them. How many here foundation students? Quite a lot. Okay. How many of you saw the induction program? Induction program, how many of you saw? Not even one. So the institute is doing a lot of things. Maybe you are not coming to know what the institute is doing. So this I have to find out why you did not get the invitation. I myself joined because it was my idea that induction should be done as early as possible, not after they do their final and all. They should know about CA right in the beginning. It may also help them to study more. They will feel more inspired to do some little more work. So it was done. There were about 10,000 students we had joined. Obviously not even one from Mangalore. Some of you can check with your people why it was missed. Mangalore. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ದಟ್ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಟು ದೆಮ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್. So now I am going to ask specific questions to people. How many of you all are doing inter IPCC? Okay. Madam, come. No, keep your hands up. You can come. You can bring your neighbor also. You will feel comfortable. You are also IPCC. Come. Lift your hand up. Yeah, you come. Red shirt or pink shirt. I am also a little colorblind. Come. You are also IPCC, no? Come. I am just picking the people nearby. Come. Don't get all your whole friends. One or two neighbors, I said. You are getting everybody. Come. Lift. They are only girls I am seeing. The boys are not lifting the hand at all. Boys, are you there in this hall or no? These boys are lifting like this. What does this mean? I don't know. Come on, lift like this, no? Boys! Oh, some girls are also lifting. They have become boys now. I can see. Nobody behind. There, white, come. At least let me pick some people who are far away. Any other boys? Inter, IPCC. On top, nobody. Some of them are doing this, I don't know whether they want to lift and not lifting. Okay. Final. Okay. Back there, last boy, white shirt. He lifted and is looking at his friends now. Hey, fellow there. You only, corner. There behind, tall fellow. He's not even looking, Come, white shirt. White shirt is easy to recognize. Come. Any other final? Finally his friends have told him. I think he was doing something with his mobile. He got stuck with this. Pa? Okay, we'll start. You can take it and tell me. What do you want to know? Anything you want to know about exam, or we'll have to also keep time. Can you keep time? Time 12:20 you should tell me. I will stop. Nothing means you tell her. Give it to her. Pass. No problem. You don't have to speak. I am not going to force anybody. Okay. If you have any question, you ask me.
Longer hours during the exam time. Instead of 3 hours, 3.5 hours. to write the exams.
You are asking for more time.
Yes, for exams.
Okay. I gave you 15 minutes reading. That was my contribution. I don't know whether longer time should be done or shorter time. Maybe the exam paper has to be done little better. We shouldn't try to force you to do longer questions. Let me see if I can do something there. It is possible, I think. We may have to do some work with the paper setters. I don't think we'll try and increase the time for the exam, but we can tell them, why don't you design a paper which can be answered in 2.5 hours, so that gives you some time. Sir, whatever we are talking also, ನನಗೆ ಮರ್ತೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಮರ್ತೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ. ಐ ವುಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ದೆಮ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಶಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಶಿಲ್ ಸೇ ಸರ್ ಯು ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಯಾ no, then you put it off. Yeah.
Our inter-study material, now it's black and white. In foundation, the notes and all we had in color.
They have come down.
Studying.
How many of you want colorful study material? Everybody. Sir, please make a note, we will tell them. There is actually a meeting on tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 16th, on study material only. So I will give this point. Yararu obru mail madi, chairman sir. But it's a good idea, it's already come, but it's good you are telling us.
Sir, my name is Pallavi. I've written my inter in May 2025. The main reason that I joined CA was, first of all, it looked cheaper compared to MBA.
Actually, you know something?
Yes, sir.
We are the most socially conscious educational course.
Yeah.
I have 7 partners who are farmers' children. I have 2 partners who come from the slum.
I am well aware about that, and then gradually I got to know about the benefits and I became more and more invested in this. Now, burnout and burning the midnight candle is an inevitable part of our CA journey. Not only in our journey, but also after we become CA, it's like an inevitable part. Yeah. Now, we are all aware about last year, a chartered accountant who had died because of this burnout or the excessive workload in a very big 4 company. And what she got was a heartless message from the CEO, whatever. We all know about that. And even like personally, I have cousins who work in Mumbai who are chartered accountants. And I hear them saying this a lot of times, like there's so much of burnout, I regret and all the stuff. And sometimes when we hear such facts, motivation...
Not we. When okay. I hear it differently.
Yes, me personally.
Yeah.
When I hear about such stuff, my motivation to achieve this CA dream that I have reduces bit more and more as they pass. Now, is this burnout is a harsh truth and we have to accept it, or is there any way we can tackle it as an institute?
You don't have to run after all this, that's all. This is all only some illusionary, Why do people go to these firms, whichever firm you have talked of? First of all, if I have to look at, why did that girl go there? She probably didn't go because of a good why. She went because her friends were there, or she went because it looks very nice. She went because there are parties every few days. Even Pramod was there for few years. I have people who are there in Big 4 who came to my firm. So ask them, why you come to our firm when you could have earned much more there?
I agree with the fact that you talked about Big 4, but when I talked about my cousin in CA, it's not a Big 4
company. Who are not
company.
in Big 4 also, okay. That also I will tell you. There is no need to work late. I am an example of it. I never work late in my life. And I have got such a large firm. I have got 17 branches in India. I tell them also never to work late. Our lights are supposed to be off by 6:37. Sometimes they work up to 8. There are some days when there are like filing dates and all. Then we can't expect. But to answer your question, it is not required to work late. It is required to work concentrated. If I am on my mobile 30% of the time when I am working, my work doesn't get done. If I go for a coffee break and take 20 minutes, instead of just go have a coffee and come back, my work doesn't get done. Then somebody has to do the work. Normally everything is tagged to the work. This takes 1.5 days. Why are you taking 2 days? This sort of thing. I think that how much you work, what time you work is left to you. Given that 9 hours you should expect, I think, though I never work 9 hours a day, but I think 9 hours is okay, you can think about it. Beyond that, don't give up, don't go join places which are going to keep you very, in your articleship period, who are going to keep you late. It's your choice. You might like to go, you might say, okay, I will go work like that. You might be earning less. Many of us, here also we saw, many of us are not coming from fantastic rich families. We are coming from average families. So money does make a difference. So if somebody is paying, 20,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees in articles itself, maybe I feel, let me join there. But money doesn't make any difference. How much ever I earn, I have EMIs for that. Instead of having a bike, I'll have a car. Instead of having a normal car, I'll have a Merc. Depends on how much I earn. So the more I earn, the more I will have my aspirations going up. Yeah.
Sir, how do you deal with that urge? Like when you see your younger ones earning, when you see your friends earning, and you're still doing your articleship, and you feel that FOMO, if I had done something else, I would have earned, I would have done that, done this. How do you feel that?
I did it till 40. My wife was the most severe critic. See that fellow, he is an engineer, younger than you, already got a car. You are still paying installment for your motorcycle. So these type of things you have to put up with. You have to be very clear where you are going. What have you come to CA for? That's why I said in the starting, why. Your why has to be clear. So all of you can go and, whatever little exercise you did, when you did this why. How many of you did that why, five things in this table? How many of you wrote 5? Okay. So you tell me why you wrote, when you wrote that 5, what did you feel? Tell us. When you wrote it, what did you feel? Kya samajh mein aaya? What did you understand when you wrote it? Okay, I'll ask you. What did you, when you wrote 5, did you write? So, when you wrote it, what did you feel?
Actually, it made more clear, why did I choose this? The vision that I had,
this is the exact reason I told. It became clear to him. What is his own vision? Let me tell you, go and ask your boss why he is doing CA. He won't have reasons. That means without having that, he's done so well. So if you have your why clear, you will be somewhere else. There is a video by Simon Sinek. Start with why. If you start with why, you can never fail in your life. What about you? Why? When you wrote those whys, what did you feel?
I had written things like financial independence, respect, reputation. So a recognition of your own, like when you are working towards your career.
When you, me.
Yeah. So when I am working towards my career.
So I got relieved. Otherwise, all your expectations I have to do.
So when I am working towards my career, so you want to achieve something.
You want to achieve.
No, I
have already achieved.
I want to achieve something of my own, and which earns the respect of your fellow mates, the society,
my friends,
everyone's,
my colleagues.
Our
I.
Yeah, like the society.
See, the first lesson, I.
Yeah.
Don't keep putting everybody else into a problem because you have some dreams. Your dreams are your dreams.
Yeah.
So what did you feel? I asked. I didn't ask you the reasons.
No, when I was writing, I felt that, okay, these are the reasons, certain things just came in my mind when you asked the question. So I did not think much. Whatever
After
came in
that,
my
what
mind.
happened? After that, so many people said something. What happened then?
Yeah, I came to know new things, what each one of them said. So certain things you realize, certain things I already...
You realize?
I realize.
How difficult it is, huh? He is like Madhukar Hiregange. I also, I.
Certain
Any problem? You. Are you getting? It's a character trait. I also have it.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you got the reason why, Simon Sinek why. Yeah. Give it to the next person. Any questions you have?
Sir, I had a question about the
You're
exam
giving
gaps
back,
they give. Exam gaps. For like the subjects like tax, they have very vast syllabus to be done in one day between
There
the
was
exam.
no gap earlier.
Sir, but
There was morning, afternoon. I have written exam in morning. Then again in the afternoon, go write one more exam.
so will in the future it will be increased or like something like that?
We
the
are
code
going
is-
to allow you to write one exam every time, like CPA. Are you happy? Nobody is happy. One exam, anytime you write your exam. But it may take little time. Madhukar has to become president, which will never happen in my lifetime. But we'll try. Because examination should not be a problem. After all, we are trying to test your intelligence, your creativity, your learnability. Why should I force you to do exams? Like she said, no? Why don't you give us half an hour extra? We'll make the exam itself 2.5 hours, you should be able to write.
Sir, but to revise the whole subjects, it's difficult, right?
I don't know. Is it
Without
difficult?
sacrificing your sleep and all, and sleep is also important.
Pardon? It is sleep. See, I never used to sacrifice sleep. That's why I took 4 attempts. Tapak, tapak, get up. Oh, next time I have to work harder. Instead of 6 hours, we'll make it 6.5 hours per day. Not sleep, studies. Then finally, when I passed, it was 8 hours a day, studies. So it is left to you. But you might take little time. What is there? What is the hurry to finish and go? Do know. The more you write exam, the more revision it will be. You will become more successful. Concepts will become more clear to you. Do you think that is right?
And failure also teaches you a lot.
Oh, failure is the best. Edison, you see, 100 times failed.
Subjects like tags, like DT is a vast subject. Why don't you make it a separate subject?
I cannot do anything, okay?
I mean, the subject itself is a very vast. So why don't you make it at 100?
Again,
not
you-
50 and...
Hey, I am not God, boss.
Not you, like the office bearers, they can amend, right? The DT is a very vast subject and there's a lot to study and they restrict only to 50 marks. Why not make it 100?
So what difference it will make? Instead of writing for 400, it will become 450.
No, but...
or 500 total.
No, but the gap is also very less between the papers.
Oh, you are
and
saying
it's
it
very
is-
vast also. Maybe if you want like students to...
If you want.
I mean, like the nation wants more of CAs. So, maybe that little amendment can bring the numbers of
The
CAs.
numbers of in that this thing, no? Okay. One point I will tell you which is very important. Many times we, when we have to speak, we speak anything. Now I have called, everybody is speaking. But hardly anybody mails the institute, you know that? People say institute does not reply, there is no response, but nobody mails. Email, there's something called email. When you talk amongst yourself how tough the exam was, is gossip. But if you tell the institute what is wrong in that exam, this particular question was not all right, this paper was too long, madam, this paper was too long, I was only 75%. So then I can find out how many students were able to complete 100%, how many 90, how many 75. Say 50% were able to complete 75. Then we'll give you 10 marks extra. Not only you, everybody in India. Are you getting? But you have to write. If you don't write, you won't get, nobody knows what has happened to you. So you should write. How many of you have mailed the institute? Email. One girl has, two girls. Maybe I'm not seeing on top. 3, 4. Okay. Can you imagine? Only 4. But your grouses against the institute, if I have to write, some 10 will be there. Why don't you write to the institute? Find out which committee, Board of Studies is there or exam committee. The other day, same thing happened in Bangalore. I asked, how many of you have mailed? Institute will do your work. No, sir, institute won't do our work. Okay, institute it's a government body, you have to expect not fully efficient. But if you mail, they will reply. Okay. I wonder whether this particular system which I did today, whether it was good. Do you think it was a good thing? Rather, I would have come here and told a lot of things about the Board of Studies. Which is better? Is this better? Lift a hand, let's see, is this better? Oh, okay. All right, we can continue with this. Thank you for your listening. Have a wonderful year to follow. All of us are going.
So,
Oh, one more question. Are you going to give? Time is up now. Okay.
why don't CAs have a global recognition?
They have.
Like, they tell you have to do ACCA for that.
No, that is a different country. If they want to come to India, they have to write exam in India and become CA, no? Like that we also can become. If you finish CA in India and go to US or sit here only and write CPA, in the weekend you will pass CPA. That's the difference between Indian CA and CPA. But there's nothing, it's not a global degree. It's a country-wise degree because of laws in the country being different, tax laws being different, other laws being different. That is why.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to all. Thanks for the participation from all. Can we have a big round of applause for yourself and all of them? Thank you.